Title of the first section today is a number, a solution to an inequality. First problem is v is greater than or equal to -5, and the number we'll use for this question is 4. Plugging the number in for the variable, we have 4 is greater than or equal to -5. And the question is this number a solution? Is 4 greater than or equal to -5? And the answer would be yes. Any positive number is bigger than any negative number. Second question is g less than or equal to the fraction 12/5. And the number we use for this question is 3. Plugging a 3 in for the variable, we have 3 less than or equal to 12/5. If you change this fraction into a mixed number, 5 goes into 12 2 times. 5 goes into 10, so there's 2 left over. 2 would be the numerator, and the 5 would stay as the denominator. So 12/5 is the same as 2 2/5. Bringing down the inequality in number, we have 3 is less than or equal to 2 2/5. Answer to this one would be no. 3 is not less than 2 2/5. Last problem for the section. 3x minus 7 is greater than -1. And the number for this problem is 2. Again, take the number, plug it in for the variable. So 3x would be 3 times 2 minus 7 is greater than -1. Multiplying, multiply before we subtract. 3 times 2 would be 6. 6 minus 7 is greater than -1. 6 minus 7 would be -1. And we're left with -1 is greater than -1. Answer to this question would be no. -1 is equal to -1, but -1 is not greater than -1. If it had a or equal to symbol on the bottom of the line, then the answer would be yes, but they cannot be equal without the line on the bottom for the or equals to. Last section today is titled Graphing. Inequalities. First question is x is less than 4. To graph inequalities that have a single variable or single letter, we can draw just a single number line. You can put any numbers you want on the number line. Best number to put is the one that we're graphing, and we can put that right in the middle. And then to make it a number line, we can put one number to the right and one number to the left. To the right of 4 would be 5, and to the left of 4 would be 3. If you want to, you can put more numbers in this, but the minimum you need is 3 with the number that you're graphing in the middle. To graph inequalities, you have two types of points, a open circle or a closed circle. If there's no line underneath the inequality, if it's not equal to, it's a open circle. And we'll put the open circle above the number we're graphing, which is 4. And the last part to graph, we'll either draw the line going to the left or going to the right. In this question, x is less than 4. Less than 4 means smaller than 4. Smaller than 4 would be to the left. Second question that we'll graph. Y is greater than or equal to -3. Same steps, we'll draw a number line, because again we're graphing a single variable. The number -3 we'll put in the middle of the graph, and we'll have one number to the left and one number to the right. -3 to the right of -3 would be -2, and to the left of -3 would be -4. Again, the two types of points, you have a open circle like we did in the first one, if there's no line underneath the inequality. If there's a line, which means or equal to, the circle will be closed or a solid point. And again, the last part, the line either goes to the left or to the right. This time we have y is greater than or equal to -3. Greater than -3 would be to the right. And you'd have your graph like that. Next question. A is less than the fraction 3/2. Again, we'll draw the number line. The number of fraction that we're graphing, 3/2, would go in the middle. And again, we'll have one number to the right and one number to the left. For the number to the right of the fraction, you can increase the numerator by 1, which would be 4/2. 4/2 would divide out and be 2. To go to the left of the fraction, you decrease by 1. So taking 1 away from 3, that would be 2/2, or 2/2 would just be 1. And the point will either be open or closed. If there's no line underneath the inequality, it's a open circle. And this problem is A is less than 3/2. Less than means smaller, and smaller numbers are to the left. Last question for the section. -2 is less than D. Again, draw the number line. -2 is the number that we're graphing. We'll go in the middle. And we'll put one number to the right and one number to the left. To the right of -2, that would be -1. And to the left of -2, that would be -3. This point does not have a line underneath the inequality, so it is an open circle. And the question is, -2 is less than D. -2 less than D means -2 is smaller, which means the letter or variable is bigger. So the bigger numbers that we want go to the right. And you have the graph for the question.